Since 2020 is consists of travel restrictions, we have learned to explore our local places, our neighborhood. I have seen a lot of people who's enchanted by their local mountains. Now, I'm taking you into our neighborhood, which is in Mt Koyasan in Okunuin Cemetery. Hi, I'm Donna. Welcome back to my channel. As I mentioned, we are here in Okunuin Cemetery, the largest cemetery in all of Japan. This is located in Wakayama Prefecture in the Kansai region in Japan. This is the entrance of Okunuin Cemetery in Mt Koyasan in Wakayama Prefecture. Okunuin Cemetery is the largest cemetery in all of Japan. This is where the founder of Shingo sect of Buddhism in Japan was entombed. We are going to go inside. It is very slippery at the moment because of the hardened ice. It is a long way to go in, so let's go. This is Okunuin Mai entrance of the cemetery, which is the shortcut to go to KUKAI's mausoleum. This part of the cemetery is the newer addition in contrast to the main entrance, which is in Ichinohashi Bridge, that's around 2 kilometers to go to KUKAI's mausoleum. Mt Koya is approximately 1 hour and 30 minutes of drive from where we live in Osaka, and it can also be reached by train plus a cable car as well, which will take you approximately 1 hour and 50 minutes, depending on which type of the train you will take. So I'm taking you now inside Okunuin Cemetery. I'm walking on the fresh snow because on the road in there it's very slippery. Yes, it is longer to take the train than to drive. KOYASAN literally means Mount Koya in English, and the elevation is approximately 800 meters. In 2004, KOYASAN was registered as UNESCO Cultural World Heritage Site. We are not geared up for snow. We are inside Okunuin Cemetery now, which is the largest cemetery here in all of Japan. This is one of the holy sites to be buried in Japan if you are a Buddhist. Apparently, there are 200,000 tombstones lying here towards the mausoleum of the founder of Shingo Buddhism in Japan. And about this one, I'm going to tell you a story about that later. Look at this too. Oh, I almost fell. This vlog aimed to tell you two oversimplified stories by answering these two following questions. First, why it is the most sacred and the most desirable place to be buried in all of Japan. And secondly, why does Japanese companies have their monuments or mausoleum in here? Because Mount Koya, where KUKAI, the founding father of the Shingon sect of Buddhism, was being entombed or believed to be on eternal meditation. It then became the major pilgrimage site for the followers of the Shingo sect of Buddhism. This is their world headquarters. This is like the Vatican of the Catholic. KUKAI was not only known as the founding father of Shingo sect of Buddhism, he started a temple complex here on top of Mt Koya in 816 AD and turned this place as the epicenter of spiritual awakening for his new form of Buddhism. Today, there are more than 100 temples in Mt Koya. Some temples actually accommodate pilgrimage and tourists alike, where you can experience the authentic temple lifestyle of the monks. This may be the reason why some of the temples accommodate pilgrims and tourists alike. The whole KOYASAN complex is massive. If you wish to see the whole area, it will take you few days. Of course, aside from KUKAI's mausoleum, there are more than 100 temples, samurai graves, there are museums, and the mausoleum for the Tokugawa shogunate who ruled Japan for 260 years, that is from 1603 to 1867, is also here. The reason why there are thousands of tombstones here, approximately around 200,000 in total, because legend has it that the founder of Shingo Buddhism, that is KUKAI, who was entombed here, was actually believed to be in a perpetual meditation, because when he died approximately 1,200 years ago, the custom in Japan is they have to cremate, but he instructed that his body be entombed, and few years after that they decided to take him out of the tomb and cremate him, and they've seen that his body is still intact. So the Buddhist believer during that time actually believed that he was in a state of eternal meditation and he was waiting for the future Buddha. That is the reason why this area here, I'm going to show you the rest. It is full of tombstone because this is believed to be so sacred that it is believed that when he will rise from the dead, something like that, all of these persons who are buried here will be risen together with him. Behind me is the mausoleum of KUKAI, and the place is so sacred that it is forbidden to take photograph and it is strictly informed that before going in, you have to pay respect. See, the people bow when they go in and then they bow when they go out. So that's what we're going to do as well. Unfortunately, I couldn't bring you there. On the way here, you have seen some of the company that actually has also a mausoleum here. All of these are being brought by corporation on a plot of land here in the cemetery. This is actually a benefit to their employee. To answer the second question, why does Japanese companies have a monument or mausoleum in here? Employer and employee relationship in Japan is not like others that we know of. Japanese law has a favorable mandate towards the employees. Consequently, the employer or companies have to come up with the most attractive work benefits. In Japan, it is normal for employee to serve only one company in their lifetime. Now, that is service and loyalty. So, work benefits have to match that. Aside from health insurance and bonuses, a lifetime employment warrant a strong retirement package. So Japanese company ultimately reward their employees' loyalty with afterlife assurance as well. Being buried here in Okunuin Cemetery, where when KUKAI will rise from eternal meditation while waiting for the future Buddha, all of these people buried here will be risen as well. But over time, things change. To be buried here, it means a hefty price, the most expensive graveyard in the country. The rise of a corporation also have changed the genuine or sincere concept of rewarding their loyal employee. For a space here in Okunuin Cemetery, shrewd marketers exploited this idea that plotting their company name here is as good as having any billboard in the city. This part is actually a taboo topic to talk about here in Japan. This video is not mine but owned by Rare Earth. I have watched their video, and on my second time going to Okunuin Cemetery, I haven't seen this part of the graveyard because the cemetery is just so massive. This particular pest extermination company have actually dedicated their plot not to their employee but to the termites, which to me is funny. It's like a space shuttle, right? That is not a tomb but a mausoleum of an aircraft company. Like this Japanese aircraft manufacturing company, for all we know, maybe it is genuinely a plot or a monument for their loyal employees. If there is one very good thing that came out of 2020, I am very certain that people around the world have come to appreciate nature more. Here in Japan, I have been into at least 6 mountains that is a religious sanctuary or a protected areas for animals that requires no modifications or no alteration, and that they coexist harmoniously, and I think that's nice. Starting to snow. Starting to snow. This is not very good for us. Sun was set. Almost fell there. It's getting heavy snow. The weather changes drastically that we have to abort this exploration and filming. I'm still grateful though that we have seen some part of this historical and sacred place. I have to say that the snow makes this place look so dramatic. It's beautiful. Thank you for watching. I hope you smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. Bye!